Hey guys, don't worry with ABSI stock because they have the JP Morgan Healthcare Conference next Wednesday, January 15th, where they present at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So mark your calendar for that, guys. I do expect this stock to bounce before then. So I had a stop loss at $2.99, but obviously an aftermarket is when it went down to that level, so it did not trigger. So I took off the stop loss in this occasion because of how much it sold off. You can now get this stock for below the price it was right before the announcement that AMD invested 20 million in them. And remember, this company has a good balance sheet. I looked it up, 127 million in cash to only 12 million in debt. They did show 126% revenue growth in their last report, which you don't see a lot with these types of companies, and book value under 2. And with this catalyst now next week, like I said, Wednesday, January 15th, they present at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mark your calendar. I expect a bounce sometime before that where it's going to go back up to at least $3.40. That's where I'm going to be trimming some initially. Then I'm going to trim more at $3.60. And then I'm going to sell the rest of mine at $4 is what I decided. And I'm also going to let it go in my long-term account as well, okay? But just want to let you know my revised plan of attack with this. So sit tight. Like I said, the markets aren't always rational. Remember, this stock was at $5 in pre-market today. Imagine buying up there and watching it fall all the way to here. Luckily, we didn't buy up there, right? We waited because there was a support level, like I said, where we bought. It did break that support, which is going to happen sometimes. But there is another level of support down here, guys, where it's at pretty close. It might go a little bit lower, but I don't see too much more downside at this point. And at some point, I think it's going to bounce back from this oversold status it's at right now. And like I said, whether it's Friday, whether it's Monday next week, or sometime leading into this event, I think it'll have its moment. Just like, remember with the CES event, those robotic stocks, right? How they lifted going into the event. I expect something similar, probably not as big of a pop, okay? But I think we'll get a nice bounce where you'll make some money, off of holding this. So the moral of the story, guys, is be patient. We got a catalyst coming.